Hey guys, Tracy Walker here, and I am shooting this video today for you specifically to talk to you about transparency, to talk to you about what I like to regard my personal mission and why this period of time for me is so critical. Just to give you a little bit of background, if you are not familiar with my story, briefly, I am originally from Chicago, Illinois. I currently live right outside of Atlanta, Georgia, and I used to have, I went to college. I graduated with a master's in business administration. I have an honorary PhD. I have a background in marketing, corporate marketing, and after being laid off in my first job after college, I decided I would never go back again. I would never allow a job, anybody, a boss, to be the factor or be the determining factor as to whether or not I put food on the table, right? I figured if anybody could be in better control of that, it would be me. It would be me. I would never let anybody else lay me off again or fire me or whatever. So I started my real estate investment company. That was in 2002. In 2003, my mother passed away from cancer. I continued to build my real estate business up through 2007, or through the end of 2006, when the market completely crashed. It was at that time that I lost my home to foreclosure. I lost, I didn't really lose, but my cars were in repossession. We just kind of hid them. My electricity was rigged, my cable was rigged, the gas, the water, everything. I had to file bankruptcy twice. I went down to the food stamp office and had to ask the government to help me put food on the table, right? And so that was a very challenging period for me because I had just decided I would never let anybody else, snatch the rug out from under me. And it seemed like I had done it to myself that time, right? So beginning of 2007, I was open. I was open to something new. I was open to a different way of life. And that was when I was introduced to the wonderful industry of network marketing. That whole year of 2007 through 2008, I learned about this industry. I did offline presentations. I presented on Tuesdays and Thursdays. I did Super Saturday trainings. I began to learn about people. I began to recognize that most people would say that they want something and then not do what it takes to get it. So in 2008, I believed I had a larger mission, a larger calling, and I needed to expand my reach. I could not only reach the people in my local market, I had to leverage the internet. And so I began on this quest to find out how I could use the internet to build my business through video. And if I could share information, kind of like I'm doing now, I could reach more people outside of, just where I could physically go out of my front door and get to. So that became a revolutionary point in my business because I began to then go global, right? I had team members in Australia, in the UK, in New Zealand, in the Philippines, of course, Canada, just Singapore. I had team members everywhere. And it was really exciting, and it still is exciting because my life is still like that. But I just wanted to say that to bring you up to where we are right now. Well, right now I recognize that my point in being online is no longer to just get my videos across to more people just so I could share my business presentation, right? I need to get across to more people because I have a message. I have a message that I need to get, I need to share, I need to cross all lines of race, of religion. I have a message that needs to cross all lines of background, of height, of weights, of experiences, of long hair, of dark hair, of male or female, old or young. I have a message. And the message that I believe is what, if you've ever read the book, The Alchemist, it's your personal legend, right? It is the reason why you are here. And I believe that my personal legend is to free people from the financial bondage, from the emotional, the spiritual bondage. And I'm telling you, what happens is that as you get closer and closer and closer in alignment with what your personal legend is, you will find yourself being tested in those very areas. Amazing, right? In those very areas. And so I want you to understand that I am looking for you. I'm looking for you if you're looking for change. Now, if you're fine with the way life is, then we're not a match, right? I'm not really looking for you. You can go ahead and click this video off. It probably doesn't interest you anyway. But if you are looking for change, if you are looking to be free, if you are looking to let go of all of the bull that has held you back, if you are looking to associate and fraternize with people who are on the same wavelength as you, who vibe the same way that you do, who think the same way that you do, and all of its weirdness and all of its strangeness. Even if your family members don't get it, even if your spouse doesn't get it, and even if they do, they're not really sure how to respond to it. If you're ready to take your life to the very next level, if you're ready to do something that you've never done before, listen, now is the time. Now is the time, and that's why I'm doing this video, because I'm trying to be transparent with you and let you know that I care. Let you know that I care so much that sometimes I lose sleep at night. Sometimes I shed tears. Sometimes I have to step away from working to go and read and to go to the pool or to go take my son for a walk and do all these wonderful things to clear my mind, because I'm just inundated with an overabundance of ideas and ways that I want to help you. But I've come to realize, as I said, that I learned before when I first got started in network marketing, is that so many people will say that they want something, but then they're not willing to persevere. Listen, guys, you've got to persevere. You've got to push through. And I'm telling you right now that you are in no better place than where you are right now. Now is just the jumping off place, right? As Abraham Hicks says. Now is just the jumping off place. It's the springboard to catapult you into the stratosphere of where you want to go. Right now it's just a springboard. It doesn't matter how tough things may seem financially. It doesn't matter how tough things may seem emotionally. It doesn't matter how tough any of those things seem. You have a decision to make. Just like I have a decision to make. And the decision I have made is that I will not stop in pursuing and reaching my personal legend. No matter what obstacles come my way, no matter who throws a monkey wrench, no matter who tries to distract me or what situations try to cause me to drift, I recognize in my conscious awareness that it is purely a ploy to test to see if I am dedicated, committed. There's nothing else I can do but work towards my personal journey, work towards my personal legend. And so I'm going to encourage you to do the same. We're going to be having a webinar really, really soon. And we're going to be sharing with you some ideas and some concepts about a business. And maybe you've heard about the business before, maybe you haven't, I don't know. But I'm telling you that things are getting ready to change. And if you ever wanted change as bad as you do right now, now's the time. So I want you to stay tuned. Stay tuned, because I'll be releasing some information about this webinar, releasing some information about what we're doing, how you can partner, how you can join the movement, how you can work with us so we can help you to identify your personal legend. You see, we're only as strong as our weakest link, right? And if you're going to lock arms with us, and if I'm going to lock arms with you, we've got to strengthen each other, right? So I love you. I just want to share that with you. I don't have anything for sale today. I don't have anything I'm trying to get you to opt into. I don't have anything that I'm trying to get you to buy or anything like that. Right now, just in all my transparency, me working in the office, you see me in raw form, got a roll on, right? I needed to get that off my chest. I needed to share with you that I love you. I appreciate you, and I want the best for you. My personal legend is to help free you emotionally, financially, spiritually, and thus I must go through the challenges to make sure I can be the best guide for you. So with that being said, I hope that you find value in the things that I bring to the table. I hope that you read my posts. I hope that you check me out on Facebook. I hope that you look at my pictures and you get an insight as to my family and my spirit and my being, and that you understand that I too am a real person, that I can do a lot of great things. I can do anything that I put my mind to doing, just like you can. I've done some great things in my life, but in no way are those things the greatest. The greatest is yet to come. I look forward to having you on the journey. I look forward to helping you to break free. And you know what? Life is but a dream. I'll talk to you soon.